that helped me get out of the system for that moment. Of course, I still have memories of that day, like very vivid memories. I think, unfortunately for me, my mind pictures things. So if I'm talking to you and you're telling me something, I think in pictures. So I still vividly remember exactly everything that happened that day.
So like me, I'm also just watching a movie of you peeing while there's a bomb.
Jumping off the bed, peeing on myself. So I write, I do scripts. So I have a lot of scripts that I've done over the years.
And it helps you.
It helps to at least helps me laugh, and then I share with people. And the colleagues are laughing about it. I feel okay. It kind of gives me some relief. Then the gym. Yeah. So my main addiction for many years has been the gym. That's where I go. I tell people I go get the demons out. So I collect all this trauma, go to the gym in the morning or in the evening,
and you leave it
push for 1-2 hours, come back feeling a bit better. So unfortunately, then the time I was overdoing it. I would be in the gym 7 days a week, 6 to 7 days. And then I was getting sudden weird pains in my joints because I was overdoing the weights, overdoing the reps and the consistency. So it became too much.
It became now maladaptation.
Exactly. Yeah. So I had to reduce my gymming. Yeah, but it was for me my way of coping. I don't drink much.
You don't drink? Oh, you drink, but not much.
I drink once a month. We drink here with friends. It's in a social setting. So that's not my coping mechanism. I don't smoke at all, anything. So that's what I coping mechanism.
It's just weird looking at you with all those dreads and you're saying you don't smoke.
I should be smoking.
You should be smoking. I mean, who else should smoke?
I think I'm an outlier. But again, I'm just 50.
Yeah, just 50. You never know.
You never know. And I remember talking about smoking. At Gaza, I don't know how it is now. When I was going into Gaza, one stick of cigarettes was $100. $100, yes. Because they were not there. So the few people who would come in, like humanitarians, would carry a box that has is it 10 or 20 packets in. No, 10 packets in, 10 packets in.
10 packets of 20.
Yeah, you're allowed to carry only that maximum for yourself. So you carry it in and then you have friends like, hey, dude, can I give you a cigarette? That guy will praise you for weeks. Because these people have been smoking all this time. Suddenly there's no cigarettes and there's all this stress and trauma and the stuff they're going through. They need a smoke. So you find that guy with one cigarette for a whole week. They light it, puff, and a dream and a So inaibiwa. So you have to keep it so safely. $100. Because if you have to buy it, so if you give a guy a whole box, now atavuta moja 1 week, they'll sell the rest. So they have how many cigarettes?
A business idea.
That's good.
Tunaenda huko Gaza. Tunabeba masigara.
Shida ni kuingia.
Sasa sijui tutajifanya aje.
They check you. They check your bags, wanaangalia kila kitu. If you have an extra packet, wanaambia hapana, toa tupa. They're for you to smoke. Smoke them all here if you can. If you can't leave them there, they'll smoke them or they destroy them. But you can't enter with more than 2 boxes. So they're also very strict. They check every single bag.
Our brothers from the mountain will find a way. They will find a way. Wamesikia $100 kwa stick. Kitu ya shilingi 5. $100.
Tumeenda biashara.
Tumeenda biashara. Hata wanaenda warolie huko.
Ndio. Watu bado usijali. Hii majani shai.
Interesting.
So it's
and what about is there a role for religion, prayer, God now from your pastor point of view?
Yes. It helps because it allows you to have it's one of the outlets. As you're praying, of course, it helps you to give it to somebody else, give it to higher power. So I've also
cast your burdens.
There you go. Cast your burdens. So you have somewhere to cast your burdens, at least for a time, until you're out of the scenario. Because Gaza, for example, I was telling you, I thought Ukraine was bad. 2 explosions per week.
And this one is hourly.
This one is every single hour or more frequently, depending on how the attacks are. If they're actually actively fighting, it's more frequent. So it's gunshots sometimes, explosions, and tanks at the same time. When it's intense, when it is a normal day, that's when the hourly explosion. That's a normal day. That's and missiles, of course, overhead. That's a normal day.
Hourly explosions.
That's a normal Tuesday. Just wake up in the morning and zinanguka tu. It's
a Wednesday.
And the houses you're picking up your glasses, you're picking up your cups from the floor. Because they shake the whole place. So that one. Then if you're a prayerful person, then you go to that. So that again you don't find yourself in negative coping mechanisms. Unfortunately, many of us have found ourselves in those scenarios where you're overdrinking. You want to numb whatever it is you're going through. It doesn't help, and you end up finding yourself addicted to whatever it is, whatever vice that you're working with. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, so...
In your book, you talk about being a church person, then going back, and you were a pastor.
I was, yes.
Recently in Kenya, I don't know if you've seen, we have another guy with a lot of hair, like you, who is healing HIV and all that.
And then suddenly they were never healed.
Yeah, suddenly the patient is like, imerudi, ulifanya usharati tena, ikarudi.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What's your take on that? Yeah, it's from a doctor's point of view, haikuwaienda.
Yes.
But from, faith's point of view, ilikuwa imeenda.
Ilienda karudi. So hiyo faith ilipungua.
So sijui, faith pia inakwambia action without faith without action.
Faith without action.
I don't know. So what's your take on that as a former pastor?
It's a very tricky place, because unfortunately then there are those who take advantage of the congregation, take advantage of the followers, who sometimes are very gullible to anything that is stated by a religious leader. Religion has been misused, or can be misused, unfortunately. And I would not say that particular individuals are holy or are not. But unfortunately, the reality is we've seen people who've done things. This very individual that you talk about, he doesn't have dreadlocks by there. Kina kona mandevu.
Hakuna dreadlocks.
Na amezilock paka sasa amezifunga na.
Yeah, ni dreadlocks za uso.
Ziko na masking tape. Zimefungira na ribbon. So huyu jamani, I have heard of him many years ago.
Been around for
and there are doctors that I was told about when I was working in Kericho sometime for about a year. That was told about that this doctor goes to that church and these are the people who do the tests and they fake them. And they're like, it can't be true. Now the truth is coming out that, they've actually been faking results for people. Unfortunately, they have on their payroll quite influential people who work with them, including politicians. So they do a lot of weird stuff. And we've had
allegedly.
Allegedly. Yes, they allegedly do weird stuff.
Alleged. All this is alleged.
It's alleged. This is for entertainment purposes only. Tunaweza kuja tubebe hapa na makamera na sisi zetu. Allegedly.
In this season 3, we're going to have one of those doctors who are part of that church. Watch out for that episode.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I would love to see that and hear their opinion.
Yes. We're gonna debunk, demystify, and clarify. Yeah. So watch out for that. Yeah. So wewe mbona uliondokea?
A lot of factors contributed to it, but one of the things that I think affected me was when I was poisoned and allegedly bewitched in West Africa by leaders of the church.
Bewitched?
Yes, that's what they said, because I almost died. Someone offered me food, and one of the sandwich, exactly. One of the church members, who was one of the elders. Basically, 20 minutes after that, I was dying because I was puking everything out of my body. My skin was transforming. I don't know what they put in it, but it was literally messing up my whole system. So
West Africa.
And
Patience Ozokorokule, someone. You know that actor from Nigeria.
Patience Ozoko is known. And Kanayo. The most evil man in the world, allegedly. Yeah, so later, the people who did it revealed themselves and said, we went to a witch doctor to kill Pastor David. And the reason was one of them had asked me for money to buy shoes. And I said no. Yeah, that was why they didn't. Okay, that wasn't the reason. The reason was that when I got in, I was an ordained pastor. When I got into the church, I was made the assistant pastor. These are the guys who are not ordained. I overtook them. That's what pissed them off. And they planned for 6 months, because this happened 6 months after I went to that country. And the 6 months when they poisoned me. And they're like, we went to a witch doctor to kill him. And he gave us something to put in his food. And then we asked so-and-so, Rogers, so that if he's hearing me, he knows it is him. We gave Rogers, and Rogers went and gave him. He was also a deacon in the church. So it was poisoned, plus allegedly bewitched. So I was supposed to die. And I refused.
Twice, like they were making sure.
If I don't die the first time, and I die kidogo, I die now by witchcraft.
Man.
I'm grateful to be here. So those are some of the things that began to break the camel's back in terms of being in leadership, because nothing was done about them. It was swept under the carpet, and tumeshamaliza, tumeongea, just forgive them. And it's an unfortunate thing that it's the victim who forgives.
But you're a Christian, so
Well.
how to forgive? 77 times 7 times.
7, yes. Lakini mwenye unaforgive anaendelea tu.
Hapo
Hapo
endelea
ndio shida.
kuforgiviwa.
Endelea
Tuko 76 bwana.
Bado
Bado moja.
nifanye ingine moja. Turn the cheek. Yeah, so a number of factors that led to that. So eventually I said, you know what, I don't want to be in leadership. And also, again, seeing some things that were done by the leaders, how they would sit and plan how to, get money out of people.
Yeah.
Let us create a program so that we get money out of people. I was like, you know what? Let me just be a Christian in the background.
Yeah.
Let me be praying kivyangu in the church, but not being part of that system. Not all, but unfortunately, quite a number of them do that. Allegedly. Yes. So
amazing. Daktari, all these very interesting stories are found in this very amazing book by himself, Dr. David Wasambla, forwarded by Nimrod Tabu. I'm just, we used to do literature analysis. So tunaanza na cover page.
Yes.
Munafanya cover page for 1 week. Muna-analyze to cover page. Yes. So, Broken Souls. Can you just maybe tell us why?
Yes. So,
Chronicles of a Humanitarian Health Worker. Why is it Broken Souls?
Broken Souls basically because a lot of us are going through trauma every single day. Our own personal trauma, plus the trauma we experience in the field when we're offering help, and the trauma you hear from other people. So there's that secondary trauma that we have to carry from other people, colleagues and patients alike. And eventually it breaks many of us. So we're always fractured at some point. And that's where I saw myself as a humanitarian. My soul is basically broken and it needs to be mended. Every other time that I go into a mission, I come out, I need to fix it and go back so I can continue providing more support. So that's how I got into that. So the book is about the traumas we go through as humanitarians. Those are my personal life experiences. Initially, it was supposed to be just about me. It was supposed to be more. But then as I began putting it together, I realized, you know what, we are so many. And we are going through a similar kind of troubles. And someone needs to make noise about it. So my then intention of the book became to talk about our experiences, so mine plus my colleagues. So there's a lot of people there who've contributed to it with their own personal experiences, including military people, even non-medics who were just in humanitarian settings. But the main idea is to advocate for proactive support, mental health support, because without that, we then completely break. And I've seen people in Gaza who went in and the same night they got in, an explosion hit so close by that they completely lost their mental faculties. And quite a number. And those are very senior medics, people from the US, from New Zealand that I know personally. Immediately. The first night they walked in, they entered Gaza because they didn't know. These are people who most of them have never had a gunshot. Or they probably had a gunshot once. Or they saw a gun. They've seen accidents.
Watch Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Endgame.
That is all.
The whole city is breaking down and then people are still okay.
People are still fine. So you think maybe that's how it looks like. So this guy has come with all these 20, 30 years experience as a surgeon in emergency settings, but they've never been in an actual war zone. And we had many
Patients
people.
usually come when it's calm.
Exactly. Yes. So huku anaingia, and then the first night explosion right at the gate of the health facility, everything is collapsing. Then mass casualties come in, 200-300 people coming at the same time. Most of them are children and women, old people. Because like Gaza, for example, the people who are being injured are not the Hamas as we know them. It's the common civilian who is in the tents. The tents next to where they thought Hamas were, or where they allegedly hit a Hamas cell. So these people saw these mass casualties coming in just after an explosion, which already shocked them. And the next thing is they can't function. And we would have people struggling to get out of Gaza. And Gaza going in and coming out, you needed 2 weeks planning to go in and come out. So the idea is to help people understand that there's that trauma we go through, push for proactive mental health support for all responders, whether they're in the zone or outside, international or national, and hopefully be able to create a kind of network that helps to support people, whether they're medics or not, because military people have the same thing. I talked to a colleague of mine. In the book, there is a retired lieutenant colonel, and he told me that even in the military, many of them come out of mission and they have no one to talk to. Or they talk to somebody who has never been in an emergency setting. So the discussion you're having is completely different.
Different levels.
They can't relate to why can't you sleep? Kwani? si unafunga macho. They don't realize if you've never been in a place where you close your eyes and you're seeing the dead bodies, you're seeing the dead people, you don't understand. So,
what's with the drying rose?
Sorry?
The rose that you...
Yeah, so the almost dying rose is how we are always on the verge of just giving up. Then we need someone to pull us back or to pull ourselves back. So the idea is, what do we need to do to get out of that dark place?
Where do we get this? I already have mine there.
Good. So in Nairobi, we have Kibanga Books. Kibanga Books is on a corner house, 5th floor. We have a Nuria bookstore, which is at along Kimathi Street, Bazaar, the Bazaar, on the 1st floor. Then I have them on Amazon, Amazon.com and Kobo.com. For those who are out of the country, not able to get the hard copies, they can get it on Amazon.com or Kobo.com. Yes. And luckily, I'm able to do a book signing, quote, soft launch in February, 7th of February.
7th February.
7th
That's
February,
like
in 2 weeks' time at Kibanga Books. So that will be at Corner House, Kimathi Street.
Can I come and sign for me?
Yes, please. I can sign for yes, I'll sign now. You can come with it. Actually, no, come with it.
I'll come.
A reason to bring you.
I'll come and meet some other people. And you've given me these two as well?
Yes, so these two are for any of your fans. You can choose, I don't know how to give them out. Let them work for it, kidogo. Maybe ask them which other TV appearance I've made apart from Ever Ready.
Exactly.
That could be one question.
Exactly. Go. Me, I know.
Yes.
You comment if you know where Daktari here has appeared elsewhere. Very. Should I say it's very popular? The
show is popular.
The show is very popular. So Daktari has been on that show. So
if
research, dig, find out.
Get your book and come for the book signing on the 7th of February.
I'll give you this book. Mending to me.
Thank you.
For free.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Sasa Daktari.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
I mean, it's an amazing story. It's overwhelming. It's sad at some point, but at the end, the sun always comes out.
Yes.
That's why we're happy. And it's a pleasure meeting you and talking to you today.
Thank you.
And as I was talking, I realized there is an award category we did not include.
I wasn't even aware.
Yeah, you weren't even aware, but we did not include the Humanitarian Award. The 2026 edition of Dr. Dako Awards will have the Humanitarian Awards, and I will personally nominate you.
Thank you so much.
So guys,
I'm very humble. Thank you.
Kama kawaida, piga like, subscribe, comment, and share this. I mean, many people might be going through a lot, and Daktari here has gone through a lot. If you can go through his life in these books, you can get to experience what he has, maybe virtually. You might not really feel it, but maybe you can get to know what people go through out here. But from us at Daktari, a quick one, it's thank you, Daktari, for your service. We honor you and we thank you. And Delea, don't give up. 50 is, you look like a 20-year-old trapped in a 50-year-old man body. So if you still can, you can do what you like.
Thank you very much.
And the rewards you will get. Cheers. Amazing. From Daktari, a quick one. Adios.
Cheers.